Hello, good morning, my dear colleagues, respected professor of Lady Irwin College, Delhi University. So today we are going to learn about Adobe Premiere and Photoshop integration for creation of e-content development, especially in terms of video production in a professional way. So whenever you are working for e-content development, commonly as a professor and a researcher, definitely we are very well know about e-text creation, about assessment and referencing. But there is a very big challenge for a newbie who had not tested the camera earlier or who had not recorded their session in front of camera. So for that, today we are going to learn and discuss the cheat sheets and what are the options we should follow and what bugs we can remove whenever we are recording the content, and in between there would be some gags has been get recorded, there would be some fumbling get recorded, right? So such things how we can avoid. So for that, today we are going to utilize two applications on a priority. Like first is the Adobe Photoshop, second is the Premiere, and especially for working part of the audio, we are going to work with Adobe Audition application, right? So let us start. For that I had created and captured some of the content. Like here I have one video here. So this one video I am going to utilize and I am trying to convert this one video in one professional like you can say the teacher. Okay, so let us close this one right now. And now I'm going to start with the Premiere application, right? So now here we can see the Premiere. So this is somehow our interface of Premiere is going to be open. So there are a lot of applications which you can use for editing purpose. Either you are using Premiere, either you are using Avid, or you are using a Final Cut Pro. All applications having same methodology, right? If you know the concept of editing, you can work into any of these applications. But as maximum people in India, they are a window user. So with respect to that, I'm going to use Premiere in today's session. But meanwhile, sometime when you go to any production house, maybe they are using Apple FTP or Avid also over there. But end of the day, my motto behind this one short-term training program FTP at the Lady Irwin College, Delhi University is like that. At least you should also able to create your own short video in an effective way. So let us start with the same. So by default, whenever you will open Adobe Premiere, there is one more options here: File, Edit, Clip, Sequence, Marker, Graphics, View, Window, and Help. So here I'm going to the File and I'm hitting into the New Projects, right? So by default here they are asking about the name, right? So I'm hitting the name like STP _ Lady Irwin College _ MOOC, right? So after that we having a lot of options are here, but meanwhile there is one location folder. So location folder help you where you want to save your all file, right? So by default, for example, I do recommend you never save your file into the C drive, because C drive is a commonly used for your operating system and your application, right? So you should use the D drive or E drive or F drive, whatever drives you having additional partitioned in your PC, right? So I had kept and saved the file into D drive STP MOOC. After that, now let us click into the OK. So when you hit on OK, now you having a dialog box come the graphical user interface of Adobe Premiere application, right? So now let us import first of all footage into the Adobe Premiere application. So for importing the footage into the Adobe Premiere, we having a two options. First is what? We can go with a file and import, right? So this is options first you can utilize. Second, what you can do, simply you can directly go to the project. So like from project accessing, you can go window and we having a projects also, fine. So now this is a project window. So now here you can check out import media to get a start. So now I'm double clicking here and I'm utilizing the video, right? One thing I always recommended you from day first class, like every time whatever work you are doing for video production, always keep all your file into the single folder. So later on, whenever you want to move the that content to some other PC, end of the day, easily you can move that content to other PC. Simply copy the entire folder and just copy and paste to other PC and let's start the work. Now here you can check out, now the data is with us, right? So now what I required here, for that we are we have to convert this one data into the timeline. So how we can go with the timeline? Okay, so let us come down here, select this one video and just drag into the timeline, right? This is the first option. Or second, what you can do, right click here and you can use the new sequence from clip, right? So automatically whatever the size of your clip would be happen with respect to that, the video footage would be get automatically converted into the sequence, right? So this is the option. Now the problem here, what you can see by default, this is data has been get captured through lavalier mic. So by default only left channel audio is coming. So for solution of this, what you have to do, you have to go and select the sequence setting, right click here and you have to go to the modify audio channels and let us check out the same. And now here you can check out the both channel having audio facility available here, right? So this is the way to swapping, or you can say the copying and paste the left channel audio data into right channel, right? So now this one job has been get done. Now second what I required, for example, if we have to split or cut the data, so let us play a little so you can navigate your video from here. So now here you can hit the space bar button or simply you can hit the play button here, right? So just to hear a lot of noise is also coming over there. Fine. So like here you had heard a very big noises also coming, and at initial also video is like starting in this manner. I'm just looking through the camera when like operator will say okay, then I will start the session. So in this manner. So definitely in a final video production this should not be available over there. Then what we have to do, we need to cut the same thing. So for that what we have to do, just scale it and you can manually work with a header. So now this is a relax pool. So there we having some option like this is a move tool, right? Selection tool. This is a ripple delete tool, right? So razor tool. So I'm hitting into the razor tool and I'm cutting the same data from here. Fine. And now let us select and delete the content. Fine. So now what I required, at initial this one a blank screen. So just drag and move to the first frame. So now this is starting from here. Now one more thing what we require, now we are expecting the video should be a start with a dip to black, like black screen would be over there and softly video would be get appear. So for that what we need to do, we having some transitions available into the Adobe Premiere. So for accessing the transitions what we have to do, go to the Windows, and in Windows we having options known as effects. So you can go to the effects and here you can check out there is a search menu. So in a search menu what you have to type, DIP. When you type the dip, so we having two options, dip to black, dip to white. So let us check dip to white first. So now see what happening. So in this manner video is coming, but usually such thing this is not looking good here. So I'm using the dip to black here. Now see what the video is starting. Now it's looking somehow really very good, right? Now the problem is here, like a black screen is little more time taking, right? At least the video would be 100% visible till here. So what you have to do, just zoom in this one little and you can hit into the dip to black, right? So when you will hit into the dip to black, now here you can see this is the duration. So let us decrease the duration to like 15 and put the 00, like 00 double dot 15 frames only. Fine. So this would be had get decreased. See, or alternatively what you can do, you can simply keep your mouse at end of the transition and let us drag it. Fine. So this is also one alternative. Now let us here. Now this is looking best. Fine. So first job is done. So same thing what we required. For example, first of all, let us edit the data in a small part only. I think till here it's a good. Or let us here once. Fine. So like after that I want to cut this one data. So let us cut. Now I'm coming to the last here. Now let us here. Now okay, so like now I want a content from here. So let us cut again, come again to the move tool, or you can say the selection tool, and I don't want this in between data, so simply select and delete, right? Or manually you can just keep it here. So now what happened, let us hear. Fine, so this is I had kept the last video in front and I had a sum up the session. Fine, so this is somehow around 45 up to 40 seconds of video content. So now what I require, 2-3 things. Like here you can see audio having little noise over there. So now let us check out how we can resolve the noise from audio. So for that, what you have to do, select the audio channel and right click, and here we have an option edit clip in Adobe Audition. So but for this one, this is one of the professional way to go with audio editing, because for audio editing we having a separate application known as Adobe Audition, right? So you should install Adobe Audition also, like Adobe Photoshop, Premiere and Audition for a complete solution. Then what I am going to check here, let us play. So this is a noise part. So for noise reduction, I am going to the effect, and here one option, noise reduction, right? So for example, here I am using first option, maybe automatic click remover, adaptive noise reduction and denoise. So let us start with one, and now let us play. So now preset, let us use the heavy noise reduction. Now let us play. I'm increasing the value to like a 40 dB, right? So again I'm replaying the same. Noisiness, let us increase the noisiness also. Right? So now here you can hear problem has been get resolved. Fine. Even you can increase little fine noise floor also. When job is done, simply hit into the apply. Right? Like I tell you earlier also, if you are working into the Adobe Shoot, like there is a very good interaction, or you can say the application integration between Adobe Photoshop and Premiere and Adobe Audition. So here, whatever things we had done till now, simply you have to hit into the save button, Control S here, without doing anything, and minimize this. Automatically what will happen, the data would be get updated into the Premiere application. Now let us play again. So now at initial there is a problem only of sound. Let us hear. So live, now we can start audio from here. So for troubleshooting this, what we can do again, either we can make silent into Premiere also, or we can do silent into Adobe Audition also. So I'm going to the starting frame. Simply you have to hit the home button, so you can go to the starting frame. So this is a noise. So now let us select this one and decrease the decibel value to 0, right? So now this one problem has also get resolved. Again save the file, and like you can even close it also, automatically that would be get updated here. Now see, fine. The same thing now we have to do with the second footage. Right click here, edit clip with Audition. Now we need to go to the effect, noise reduction, adaptive noise reduction. The last setting whatever you had choose, now automatically that would be get saved here. So same I'm using simply apply. So same effect has been get applied. Now let us save the file here. Automatically that file would be get updated into Premiere application. Here you can check out, it has been now updated. Fine. So now what I required, the job is done. Now for example, I don't want a green color of background here, right? So for that, what we have to do again, we having some more effect here. So for that, we have to again go to the window and effect panel, right? And let us select the video footage layer, right? So this is a video footage layer, and I'm using the ultra key, right? As earlier class, live class also I had demonstrated about the same. And now you have to go to the effect control. In effect control, you can now able to check out ultra key, select the green color, and now we have in matte cleanup option. So you can increase the contrast value. You can just work with a matte generation. You can work with a highlight value, and let us work with a shadow value. Fine. So there is some tolerance also, pedestal also. So these are some of the value which you need to play by yourself. Fine. Now the problem is here, like I don't want this one part also. So for that, what we need to do, we can use the crop, right? Here I'm using the crop. So now what we need to do, this is the crop. So let us crop from left side. Let us crop from right side also. Fine. So now my job is done. The same effect what we can do, we can simply select the ultra key and crop key, and let us apply the same effect to this one video. Control V, right? I think it has not been copied. Again, I'm copying. Paste it, right? So job is done. Fine. So this way you can work in a efficient and effective way. Now what I require, for example, I am expecting some background here, right? So I'm moving little up, and let us come back again to the project window. Fine. And now I'm using some of the background. Maybe we are using a Irwin College background here. Fine. Let us keep this one in a background. Size of image is really very small. So again, you need to go to the window, and you can use the effect control, and you can scale the size of background also. Fine. So in this manner you can work. We have more photographs, so even we can use the other photographs also, right? So this one photographs is little bigger, so somehow this would be more clearer. That video is not that much clear. Fine. So now you can reposition also. Let us even call it background. Now job is done. Now you can keep it this one to the last. Fine. And if you want little blurry background also, camera effect, then for that what we have to do, again you have to go to the effect panel, and here you can use the lens blur. CAMERABLUR, camera blur. Fine. So the value is too much high, so I am decreasing the value of camera blur to like 1, right? So background is now little blurred. Let's check out. Fine. So in this way you can work. Now maybe what you require, you want one top and bottom like a border over there, then you can keep a border also over here. I'm saving the file. Now for example, if we require some title for that, so by default for that we can go to the my templates are here. So here few title predefined is available here, like for example I'm using this one title, bold lower third. Simply drag this one here into top. Now what he is saying, like a font is missing. Okay, so let us go ahead, and this is a name title. So by default you can come here, you can change your name. Fine. Even if you want a black background, you can go ahead with black background also. In this manner. And now let us see. Play here. So this is like animated text also. See. right? So what I expect, my name should become from here, right? So now let us play again. Fine, so in this manner you can go ahead. Now for example, whatever the keyword I'm saying with respect to that, I'm looking for some images. So maybe let us Google and game game theory, right? I'm using some images here. So maybe this one image, Control X, and again import this one data into the project, right? So let us paste here. Now here I am saying the statement. So now let us keep this one image here. Right, so now game theory size is very small. So again what we have to do, come here, select it and little scale it. Right, and now what I am expecting at initial, this should be like opaque and softly this should become. So for that what we can do, we can go ahead and we can play with the transparency value, right? So how we can get access to the transparency value? Simply come to the front, right, and this is the opacity, right? So at initial what I required here, the opacity value is a 0, right? And click into the key button. After some time this should be visible, right? And same this would be visible till here. So keep the value till 100, and last what I expecting, again it would be went off, so value 0. Now let us here. So now like this should be went off because already I completed my first keyword game theory. So let us cut till here, right? And now let us check out till here, like a keyframe is 100 and after that it's a 0. Again check, right? Again maybe I'm using this one and let us scale it. The same fundamental you have to do, like at initial what I require, the value is 0 here, it should be 100. Now let us play. Right, so at end maybe I'm expecting this would be went off again, right? So come to the last frame and put the value to 0. Now let us play. Right, so in this manner we can go ahead. Now maybe we are expecting some of the photographs related to PS2, Xbox, right? So maybe here I had used these images and I'm using this one images also, but somehow I do not recommend directly go to the Google and use any images, because again you will stuck with copyright issues. So you have to identify that image should be not copyright, and even I do recommend you should take the photographs in a real manner. You have to collect that information, whatever you are using in your presentation, then use that only. That is the best way, right? So now again let us check. So maybe I am saying PS2 till here, again decrease the like a space. Let us check out. Right, so we can go ahead till here. So same thing we need to do, like till here 100. For that the value would be like a 0, right? So same we need to do here till here, value is 100. After that this should be like a opaque and went off. Fine. So now let us check out. Maybe now we are using the Jan 20T0. Maybe somehow if images weren't good, or maybe we are just using 2020, right? So let us use any photograph. I'm using some photographs. Control X, again import the data here. And now keep it here. Now again you can scale it. Let us here again. Right, so here 2020 should become, so let us match it and decrease the size and let us see. Right, so again we can do the same effect here. Here 100 value, before that 0 value, same here the 100 value, after that the value is 0, right? So now let us see. Now maybe I want the same title here, right? So simply I'm copying, Control C, and I'm pasting here. Fine. So actually this one has been get pasted here. Why? Because this one layer activated. So we have to select the layer 3, then let us paste. Attend also what I want. This should be like a softly fade out. So for that what we can use dip to black. Right. So where we have to go to dip to black, effect control. We are having effects, dip to black, I think. Right. So same dip to black where it should be. Same dip to black you have to apply into this video also. Fine. Let us zoom it and match the spacing of both. So parallelly this would be, both would be went off. Fine. So let us save the file till here, Control S. Now what we can check. Now maybe if we are looking some logo, university logo, then again go to the project. Now maybe here I'm using the DU logo, right? So let us keep DU logo on top and keep it and reposition again this. Now let us check. Hope now this one has been get clear to everyone. Now I'm saving the file again, and now if we require this one as in a video format individually, then for that you have to go to the file and we have to go to the export media, right? In export media, what you have to do, you can even choose the QuickTime also, even you can choose the AVI also. So a lot of options we have, and you can go ahead to the game technology, like this is I'm saving the game technology underscore Lady Irwin College. Save the file and I'm hitting to the export. So it will take little time. It's tentatively asking about 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, so now let us check out and what is the result final after rendering.
Hello everyone.
So after render,
welcome again to the new exciting course.
We have this is the output
on SWAM.
Let us play again from start.
Hello everyone. Welcome again to the new exciting course on game technology on SWAM. I am your mentor, Dr. Abhishek, and in this course, I will teach you about the game technology from fundamental of game theory, the process of game design, integration of 3D assets to game engine, coding games and executable applications for PS2, Android, iOS and PC interface also. This course will start from semester January 2020. So get registered yourself on SWAM portal now to avoid the last minute of rush. I am your mentor, Dr. Abhishek, and thanks. I will meet you in next session. Have a good day. Hello everyone. Welcome again to the new exciting.
So this is the result and this is the raw file.
Hello everyone. Welcome again to the new exciting course on game technology on SWAM. I am your mentor, Dr. Abhishek, and in this course, I will teach you about the game technology from fundamental of game theory, the process of game design, integration of 3D assets.
Fine. So in this manner, you can go ahead and you can make your own video, which you can upload to YouTube and any other platform. So I think in this manner, this is one of the reference video for this complete MOOC development class, video production special class for production. So when you go to the production house, a big budget production house, then in same manner they are also working. Here you can check out even the clarity of audio, even the background has been properly get removed. We had chosen and changed the background with respect to Lady Irwin College also. We had implemented some of the photographs which were required, right? So like we are discussing course is going to be start from January 2020. So with respect to that, we had added some photographs also. So hope I think you may this one video would be help you a lot to get execute your project into the best manner. And I do believe, yeah, definitely at initially when you will be get started, it would be little challenging for you, because definitely when we are moving to some technology oriented thing, definitely it's a little tough. But end of the day, when you are comfortable, when you are doing practice with that, lots more and more, then end of the day definitely things would be much better, right? So in this manner you can also get started, and do believe me, after completion of assignment 3, 4, 5 assignment, you will be more comfortable. And even I'm not recommending each and everything you should do at your end, but at least you should know about the things. So for example, you have to quickly maybe submit some file over there, quickly submit some file to your college or university. At that time you should be also about the knowledge, but specifically I do recommend all of you, you should go, if you are looking for a best result, best quality, then you should go to the production house over there and go record, because definitely they are a professional in that regard. We are teachers, we are professors, so we are best in our teaching and content delivery. So we should focus on that only. Rest things, let us work to the production people. They are working editing, compositing, background moving, instructional design and inputs over there. Even like my video, virtual reality video which I had to share with you, that is a lot of infographic element they had implemented, lot of motion graphics they had implemented. So if you are looking such kind of effectiveness in video, definitely each and everything is not possible to complete by own. So for that you can go ahead to the production house and they would ask about some remuneration. So definitely if you are looking the quality, end of the day we have to pay for that also. So I think I'm going to sum up the this one with conclusive result. Any query, any problem, definitely we are here to help you. And best of luck. Happy MOOCing and be safe, be happy, take care of yourself. Have a good day. Bye bye.